Good Prophecy fam? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. You're locked on with Pachelle. Yeah, I said it 3 times.
There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Every time she goes away, there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Every time she goes away, there ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
This one's brand new on Tribal Life from Echo 9. This one's called This Is Love.
There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Every time she goes away.
Nice little uplifting summer energy.
This is love. Oh, this is love. There ain't no dark clouds in the sky. Every time she's here to stay.
How was your week? What did you guys get up to? I had a good week. I just got a brand new tattoo. Wow, I have quite a few tattoos, but I got my shin tattooed for the first time. Wow, that is not a tattoo place for the week. Oh my goodness, it was rough. But I wanted to get a little cloud lady because I love clouds. Clouds are my favorite kind of weather forecast. I'm very sensitive to the sun. I find it a little overwhelming. And so I wanted a little piece of art dedicated to my love of clouds. So I got me a cloud lady. But yeah, it was a real mission. About a 2.5-hour session.
Every time she goes away, there ain't no star clouds in the sky. Every time she's here to stay.
I heard these lyrics and it just launched me into that story because I was like, I have to tell these guys to sit here with my throbbing shin. If you have ink, if you have any tattoos, hop into Discord. Tell me what was the best and the worst part of your body that you had tattooed. What hurt real bad? What was super easy? I want to know as I grow my collection.
Cause this is love. Oh, this is love. Every time she goes away.
So yes, I'm locked on with you guys for 2 hours tonight. So blessed and still so excited to be able to do this. I don't take the responsibility lightly. But I've come armed with lots of tunes, old and new. Lots of heat being put out over the last few months. But I always like to throw it back, so we're going to throw it back a little bit too.
Every time she's here to stay.
To the Bandcamp crew. If you haven't checked out Tribal Life on Bandcamp, what are you doing? All the goods there. Shouts to Marcus and Lush. its own, and it's called Tilted. A couple years ago on Future Retro London. You know, we're just gonna ease in with a nice little 160s BPM moment. Speaking of Future Retro London, I know Tim Reaper just released his edition of the Resident Advisor podcast, and it looks like it spans not only jungle but a whole bunch of different dance music genres, and it looks like a monstrous beast of a mix. So that one is in my queue of stuff I need to go check out because I love him so much. Future Retro London is what's up. Shouts to all my homies who are pushing the deeper side of jungle. That's a space in this ocean that I love so much. Just soothes the soul. I've had a little break from gigs over the last few weeks, and it was nice to just bury myself in digging for new music and just finding so much that I'm burning with hot desire to play out. If I'm not burning with excitement to play a track, then I'm not doing something right.
If it's war, come and bring it. This is how we're not in it. Drum and bass, we are run it. The hood, we are bash it. Fuck it. We hit you with the lyrics. We know you can't hack it. You best to put down the mic and bust your lyric proof jacket. Hub vibes where you pack it. No travel, get our ratchet. Money making, paper stacking. We got to mack it. It's war, we strike. We come automatic. Bad boy soldier, can't stop it.
This one's new on Liquid and Gunshot. It's called War, and it's the Dutta remix, original by Dungeon Crew and MC Foxy. Shouts to the Dungeon Crew boys.
It's war, we strike, we come automatic. Bad boy soldier, can't stop it.
I know Dungeon Crew are also going to be featured on Marcus Visionary's Cool FM show this weekend. Love to see that. So much heat. You guys are the best. Also, MC Foxy on this track is everything.
If it's war, come and bring it. This is how we're not in it. Drum and bass, we are run it. The hood, we are bust it, fuck it. We hit you with the lyric. We know you can't hack it. You best to put down the mic and bust your lyric proof jacket. Hub vibes when you pack it. No travel, get or ratchet. Money making, paper stacking. We got to mack it. It's war, we strike, we come automatic. Bad boy soldier, can't stop it.
Make sure you go check out the original of this track, but Dota did his thing on this remix, man. It's one of those like scrunch your nose up kind of bass line.
Boy soldier, can't stop it.
Big tune. I've been bumping this one on repeat lately, so I had to throw it in.
You're not any less of a man if you don't pull the trigger. You're not necessarily a man if you do. If you do. If you do.
You guys probably already know Not Necessarily a Man by Crust. This is L-Side's remix. This one came out 6 years ago on the legendary V. I was doing a little reflecting lately on some of the parties that rank in my own personal Hall of Fame as best parties I've ever gone to. And I have to say, one of them is 2 years ago when Brian G was in Toronto and he played Sunday night at Boogie. If you were there and you know, 3-hour set. I think there were like 30 reloads. Oh. And that night lives rent-free in my mind forever. I just love an intimate room so much. Intimate venues all the way. That's why I feel like a weirdo in the summer sometimes. I would describe myself as a bit of an indoorsy person. Camped a couple times, but I'm not really someone who prefers to do my dancing outdoors, and so I love festival season. I love that we have so many incredible camping festivals in the province and the country and beyond, but I don't know, man. I just want to avoid all the elements. You can give me a club, a dark, cozy club, any day. And so Yeah, I rejoice a little bit when it starts to get colder and fall is on the horizon. I know that's probably an unpopular opinion, but it's mine. Also, we got a lot to look forward to in Toronto for parties this September, so I'll run through dates in a bit. One's from John Rolodex. It's called Interdimensional Espionage. I thought that name was gonna trip me up. Boom! And this one came out 5 years ago on Metalheads. This entire EP is smashing. Yes, okay, let's talk about fall events a little bit. One that I want to shout out is that PB&J crew, which includes myself, Mr. Brown, and Jana Greenstone. We've got a warehouse jam coming up October 3rd. Brand new 3-room warehouse location. So save that in your calendars because we'll be announcing more on that very, very soon. Always enjoy warehouse so you can float between rooms, catch different vibes depending on your mood. Also have Destiny bringing the Let It Roll tour to Toronto. Stoked for that. Huge lineup. That's going to be September 20th at the concert hall.
Is there something wrong? These kind of meetings are dangerous.
I know, but this is important.
Do you think he's looking for you? You knew, we all knew and accepted the possibility of this event happening right from the beginning.
I think that breakdown should get breakdown of the year. That's so sick. Also coming up as far as shows next month, Marcus is bringing the next installment of his All Night Long series, and that's going to be featuring Lush at Basement 254. That one's going down September 19th. Should be a jungle and hardcore night in effect, so on that crazy sound system, that will not be one to miss. Heard the All Night Long jam last week, last Friday, with Mr. Brown and Marcus was a smasher. This one's from Bracco. It's called Good Girl. I love this track. Firmly planted in 174 BPM territory, which is also where we like it.
And mother finds you a very good girl.
And yeah, if you're not part of our Discord server, what are you waiting for? This is where all the good live chat happens, so come be part of our fam, come hang out. You can find the link in the Prophecy link tree, or if you head to my Instagram, Pachelle Music, you can also find it in my link tree. Come join Discord. Love to keep the live radio conversation going, so you can join us all right there. And shouts to our crew who's been turning up week after week, making that so much fun.
And mother finds you a very good girl.
here from RMS. It's called Loaded. Shouts to Yard Recordings and big up Ryan Ruckus. Another one I've had on repeat lately. Love this track. Make sure you check out Yard Recordings on their Bandcamp. I swear I talk about this on every show, but you have a Bandcamp collection. Download the Bandcamp app. I went way too long without using the Bandcamp app, and I'm a huge fan. It just gives you the easiest way to play your tracks on your phone in a really nice interface, a really nice package. They also now have Bandcamp playlists, which I'm really stoked to see. And that gives you the ability to make a playlist of tracks that you've purchased. So it's much like a Spotify playlist, but you're only able to display tracks you have in your collection. So it's people really taking a stand for the music they're willing to support with their dollar and then showcasing them. I love that. I'm actually making a Bandcamp playlist for each Prophecy show. I don't buy everything on Bandcamp, but I buy a fair number of my tunes on there, so you can find the link to that at PachelleMusic.com. Holding on to some tunes in your Bandcamp wish list. Know that the next Bandcamp Friday is October the 3rd. Good day to pull the trigger on those carts. If you want to have a mental record in your brain of all the Bandcamp Fridays, start a record label. You'll get to know them real quick. We're 30 minutes past the hour. Thanks for locking on with me this evening. Let me know in Discord what you're up to tonight. How are you spending your Friday night? This track is a Chase and Status remix of Carl Cox, track titled Our Time Will Come. heard Chase and Status had a huge set at Electric Island a couple weeks ago. I wish I had been in town to catch that. Love to see German bass at Electric Island. I'm such a sucker for outer space kind of tunes, and this one really scratched that itch for me. Also, it was just like Chase and Status remixed a Carl Cox tune, so intrigued me that I was looking around, and I fell in love with this. Chase and Status. Obviously, they are legends and pioneers in this thing, but I've been having such a time going back in their discography, discovering tunes they made like 20 years ago. They're so good. Oh my goodness. CIA from 00, and it's called Sand Cave. I played this track out last month and had a nice reception on the dance floor. Always nice when you think something bangs and then the first time you play it out, people confirm that fact. No, I'm kidding. This one's a banger. I love it. 00 has been putting out some sweet tunes over the last few years. Definitely a duo I have my eye on. Just lots of this great techie roller kind of vibe. Actually, the first time I played this out was at the Fluid Theory Jam last month with Echo Brown. Shouts to Monica, shouts to Rodrigo. That was a sick party. Sound was bumping. People were having a wonderful time. from the Jungle Empire fam. That one's taking place at the end of September on the 27th. Base Station, and that one's got Polaris, our Prophecy fam, and Gremlins on the bill. Should be a sick night. I have to make the funniest joke. Shouts to my homie Rodrigo, DJ Rhythmo. I always have to laugh, my friend, because I see your flyers posted up everywhere I go. Always love to see it. I think we go to the same LA Fitness. I saw one of your flyers when I was leaving the parking lot in my car. I was like, hold up.
These rhymes might hurt you.
This one's new from Corna. It's called Rounds. This one just came out on Forbidden Frequencies out of Portugal. If you're not listening to the Forbidden Frequencies podcast, definitely go check them out. Their podcasts are a laugh. They seem like so much fun, and the tunes are fire. I was recently checking them out on SoundCloud. And yeah, this track rattles. I like it. I gotta go back to LA Fitness for a sec. Does anyone else go to LA Fitness? No shade, because like, it gives you quite a lot for the price, but I am always, praying and hoping and wishing that I'm gonna get the dumbbell or the barbell or whatever I need there. Feels like the Hunger Games. And I don't even go at, I try to get in there when it might not be at its max traffic level, and it's still like hoping, praying, wishing for the equipment that I'll need there.
These rhymes might hurt you.
Also, I sound like a big old hater, but they really gotta update the pictures and the fonts on the walls inside that place. It looks like it's not been touched in like 20 years. I know you're thinking, why are you thinking of that right now? And I think honestly, guys, it's because one of the places I spend a lot of time listening to drum and bass is the gym.
These rhymes might hurt you.
I should also let it be known, this track is a free download on Bandcamp right now, so if that's not a good enough reason to go get it, I don't know what to tell you.
These rhymes might hurt you.
If you're part of our Discord crew,
Might hurt you.
I'm throwing up a poll. I'm throwing out a question right now. If you listen to radio shows, mixes, podcasts as you go about your day, meaning music, dance music, drum and bass, where do you find them and where do you listen to them? On what platform? Do you like SoundCloud? Do you like Mixcloud? Do you go to Twitch? Curious where you spend your time. Tell me on Discord.
Down
is from DJ Hybrid. It's called Down Low. And this one came out 12 years ago on 36 Hertz. Down low. Shouts to DJ Vapor. That's one label I've been really going through their catalog over the last few weeks, is 36 Hertz. So much goodness. We're actually going to listen to a couple more 36 Hertz tunes over the next hour and a half. Down low. I gotta say, DJ Hybrid is a producer I respect so much for his versatility. I've heard just so many different types of sounds coming out of that guy, and he does them all so well. P.S. That's been a good moment to share with you. DJ Hybrid's coming to Toronto September 6th. Shouts to the Roost Radio crew. That one's going down at Geary Avenue Warehouse. So go check out Roost Radio on Facebook and Instagram for more dates on that show. Very happy to see that booking. I told you, September's stacked. Down low. Patreon users and you like following producers on Patreon, whether that's for dubs or for production tutorials, DJ Hybrid has a really sick Patreon, so check that out if you're not already on that already. Ready. Guys, I love live radio. This one's from Doms and Jumanji. It's called Tempo. Another 36 Hertz number. This one came out last year though. Wanted to creep back into the 160s for a little bit with this one. Doms and Jumanji also putting out some sweet music these days. This sounds like your kind of vibe. Check them out for sure. You're probably on it already. I needed that aim and break. Breath of fresh air. So good.
Hey, hey, whoa, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, hey, hey, whoa, whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, good boy. Hey, all you saying you are good boy. Are you not put down your casket money? Are you saying you are bad boy? You not put down your funeral money. Hey, hey.
Anyways, I was asking you guys earlier, where do you source your mixes, radio shows, podcasts for your day-to-day listening from? I imagine for most of it, it's a combination, but just curious, what are the ones you spend the most time on? Where do you go first? Drop your thoughts in Discord, let me know. The landscape's always evolving and changing, so I like to just know where people spend their time. I've been a SoundCloud girl for time. I was thinking about how the other day, I've been pretty active just as a music collector, reposter on there for probably 13 or 14 years. I just saw that SoundCloud announced a new pilot program in beta that will essentially drop ship vinyl, meaning it will produce vinyl on a per order basis if you have an artist premium account on there. We're very curious about that because vinyl not cheap. Seems pretty sweet. I need to do more research, but as someone currently growing the record collection and a lover of a physical format, I'm quite keen to learn more.
Pressure, dump, pressure, run it, dump, play, pressure, dump, pressure. Cheer it down the bumper clock, rude boy DJ. Cheer it down the bumper clock, rude boy. Cheer it down the bumper clock, rude boy DJ. Cheer it down the place. Maximum respect, maximum respect, rude boy DJ. Maximum respect.
You already know. Throwing it back to 96.
Now listen.
Dubplate Pressure from the one and only Mystical Influence. Shouts to the Vinyl Syndicate fam.
Now listen. Dubplate Pressure, run it, 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 run it. Tearing down the place. Easy does it, 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 does it. Dub, play, pressure, 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 pressure. Wait, DJ, tearing down the bumper clock. Place.
Sending this track out to all of our Prophecy fam who've been listening since time. I love when people tell me they've been listening to the show from its origins. Shouts to Phoenix Archfire. Shouts to Dom, who we had the lovely pleasure, PB&J crew, working with at our recent Deep and Delicious Jam last month. I know she also used to be a listener of the Prophecy back in the day. These stories make me happy. Forget one of my favorite monthlies in the city takes place the next Boogie Nights, September 5th, at the one and only Boogie. Shouts to Sean, shouts to Paige. Had the best nights there over the last 2 years, I swear. Big lineup for next month featuring Marcus Visionary himself and Jamari. Two talented humans. You already know we play both of their music on this show all the time, especially my episodes. There's not one to miss, and those are absolutely free. So go check it This masterpiece must be played out in its entirety. I believe the tunes should be a minimum of like 4.5 minutes. Any less than that, I'm like, what? I need more. long tunes. Here's another one in that wheelhouse. This one's from Loxy and Perpetuum. It's called Glide. And this one just came out on Myriad Recordings earlier this year. This is one track on a stunning 2-track EP on Myriad. Check that one out. They also released it on vinyl, and the vinyl is this work of art, clear with these beautiful green accents. I can't stop thinking about it, which is probably a sign I should go buy it. That's kind of my rule when it comes to discretionary purchases. If it's lingering in my mind and I can't stop thinking about it, it's a sign. It's called Twister. Remember when I said 36 Hertz was my label of the month? One more tune. This is one more from 36 Hertz. This one came out in 2016. Just love this bass line. I just feel like this will rip up the dance floor. There's some cheeky some cheeky drum fills in this track that I just love. And the intro is also cheeky as hell. are the tunes you've been feeling tonight? And in case you missed it, you can find our Discord through Prophecy FM on Instagram. Head to Linktree or the link in bio. You can also find that via my Instagram, Pachelle Music, or PachelleMusic.com. I've got the Discord invite link on all those pages, so come be part of the Discord crew.
Uno, no, due, tre, quattro, uno, no, due, tre, quattro, no.
This one's from Risk, it's called Quattro. Big news, Inner City Dance is launching a brand new sound label called Purple Tapes, dedicated to drum and bass, like this kind of flavor, and I'm really, really excited for this. So go check that out. You already know Bandcamp is the place. Super dope 4-track EP. I loved all of them, but this one really spoke to me. Shouts to Marcus and Lush.
No, due, tre, quattro, uno, no, due, tre, quattro.
I just love this vibe. I'm the queen of repetition today, man. I love this. I love that. But I'm really stoked to see what else we hear from Purple Tapes, this sub-label. track here. This one is Spy's remix of Glowbug by Dom and Roland. One thing I appreciate is a good remix compilation or remix album. Sometimes you see some unlikely or surprise pairings of producers on projects like that, I find. Been a bit of a dark and rolling show this evening. Appreciate everyone who's locked on. If you're listening to the playback, thanks for choosing this as your daily soundtrack. Also, if you want to get your prophecy fix on Sunday night, don't forget Prophecy's now on Twitch. Shouts to Mr. Brown and Mel, holding it down every Sunday, 7 to 9 p.m. You can follow them twitch.tv/prophecyfm. And you'll see some trusted members of our Prophecy Squad moderating those chats, so come join us on Sunday night. I think it's the perfect way to wind down the weekend. I learned how to DJ on Twitch about 4 or 5 years ago at this point, which is crazy. It was during the pandemic when clubs and venues were all shut down. So I have such a soft spot for Twitch. It's a really special place to not only enjoy music, but foster community and make new friends.
And everybody say, oh, oh, oh,
oh. Alright, let's spice it up with some vocals, shall we?
It's a master plan. And now I say, job creation is a master plan. And everybody say, job creation is a.
This one's new, out last month on V Recordings. From L-Side MC Det, this one's called Job Creation.
Job creation is a master plan. And everybody say,
as soon as I heard this track, I was like, this one is gonna be a hit. I know it big time. I've read some really interesting discourse online around the topic. You know what? Let's come back. This is so beautiful. We're not going to chat over it.
All together, it's a master plan. And everybody say, oh, 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 and now I say,
sometimes you gotta shut up and let the music talk, and right now is one of those times.
and everybody say, job creation, it's a master plan. And now I say, job creation, it's a master plan. And everybody say, job creation is a master plan. And everybody say, oh, 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 oh. And now I say,
Oh, I love this track. So good.
and everybody say, oh, 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 oh,
I saw someone in the club with a V Recordings jacket that had the Sun logo on the back. Haven't been able to stop thinking about it. Kind of like that clear and green vinyl. Need to get me one of those. That thread from earlier, I just wanted to give the music a chance to breathe. Been a lot of discourse online around drum and bass in a place right now where there's fewer hits being produced and just fewer records that are standing the test of time. What do you guys think about that? This is one of those beautiful, more introspective tracks. This one's from Spirit. It's called Interval. But yeah, I think there is some truth to that topic, that there's fewer hits or fewer records that are standing the test of time today versus in the past. And I know this is a loaded topic, but I just find it very interesting. I don't consider myself a producer. I've learned the very basics of making music and spent some time on it, but I consider myself a DJ first and foremost. And even without really being a producer, I just am of the opinion that Our society is devaluing art more than ever before, and it's so sad. The creation of music is way too much work for us to turn around and discard it so quickly, and so I absolutely hate what feels like the short shelf life that music has nowadays. And I'm speaking in generalities. You guys know what I'm going on about. But yeah, what do you guys think? Tell me in Discord if you have any thoughts to share on this matter. That's why I like to play music from the past, because I always want to showcase stuff that's new and fresh, but there's also just too much good music from the past that I think we should bring to the surface again and continue to appreciate and share. That's why you'll always find a combination of different eras, different time periods on my shows. I just love tracks like this that take you to another dimension. When I started DJing, I started my old radio show before I was part of the Prophecy called Over the Moon Radio. Purely dedicated to these deeper, more introspective kind of tracks. This track is new from Quartz. It's called WYN. Just came out recently on DJ Flight's imprint Play Music. As soon as I heard this track, I thought, I am putting this in my next Prophecy show. This track is bad. And I'm really happy to see DJ Flight pushing new music again. One of my favorite DJs. The artwork on her releases are also stunning, so go check out the newest and the latest from Play Music on Bandcamp. Big throwback alert. This record is from High Contrast. It's called The Basement Track. Little throwback to 2003 on Hospital Records. Can you appreciate the things I do for you? letting me get into my favorite years. You already know, 2001 to 2006. High Contrast is one of my favorite producers of all time. So good. If you're still with us, thanks for keeping it locked. We're just over 90 minutes in. It's been so much fun hanging out with you this evening. Shouts to CIUT for giving the prophecy a home. Shouts to community radio for championing sounds we wouldn't get to hear otherwise on the FM airwaves. That's community-powered radio, listener-supported radio. And you could say the closest thing to pirate radio that we have in Canada. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. I know you want for me, oh yeah.
Woman, I love you. Letting not care for you. We never have no drama. Well, woman, I love you. Let my love it circle you. We never have no drama. Me and you, we used to meet up on the corner. Woman, I love.
This one is Serum's remix of Naughty Love by Sweetie Irie and Voltage. Another Hospital Records bang.
Well, if the rain should fall, I got no business at all. Oh, man, I want to hold you with my arm. Hold you with my arm. Me love to see your pretty face. Step into the drums and the bass. Never let your love go to waste. I need you. Well, oh, man, I love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Woman, I love you. Let me not care for you. We never have no drama. That me tell some man. Some boy a free you when them know you want me girl. Me over sense that a man is just a man. Me and you a foundation. Tell you know me love the way you bring this happiness into my life. Never me good, that's why me told you in a wifey. Me and you, we used to meet up on the corner. Well, oh man, I love you. Well, oh man, I love you.
wish I could feel it all for you.
This one is from Blade Runner, and it's the VIP of Feel For You. This one came out on Ray Keith's label, Dread Recordings. Arguing with myself whether I wanted to put in the VIP or the OG of this track, but I just love the jungle tinge that this VIP offers. So I did it for you, Toronto. I did it for me. Both are beautiful though, so check it out. I don't know about you, but when I listen to this music, it just makes me so proud to be Torontonian for real. Be from a city that has such deep roots in the history of this music. This one is from Equinox. It's called Unity. Why do we fuss and fight? Old 2006 number from Basebin. Okay. absolutely magical, magical track. Let's say it on a deeper note for this last little bit. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday night so far. Hope you have a restful weekend. If dancing is what feels good, I hope you get to some dancing this weekend. If sitting is what feels good, I hope you get to sitting this weekend. I made the joke to someone recently that you get to an age where if sitting is an option, you go for sitting, you know? And I think that line is in a different spot for all of us, but I've definitely crossed it. Called La Selva. That's our Prophecy fan right there, you already know. This track came out on Toronto D&B earlier this year. Shouts to Ace and the Toronto D&B fam. Next Toronto D&B party is taking place September 26th. And that's their super dope 360 concept. You can check that out at Last Call Cocktail Club. TorontoDNB.ca with all the deets. love the horns in this tune. I love my drum and bass with some trumpets, you know? Brand new from Papa Zen. It's called Sanctuary. Shouts to Michael. This is your kind of energy, make sure you check out his Ethereal Breaks series on YouTube. Papa Zen is him on Instagram. Prophecy will be back next Friday at 10 p.m. where you always find us here with Polaris. on hosting duties for the night. Don't miss it. It's been a pleasure hanging out with all of you this evening. If you want to send me music, you can do so by reaching me at pachellemusic@gmail.com or Instagram at pachellemusic. Month you can catch me spinning at Noir by Rebel. We've got Soda from the UK in town. Shouts to Ink for putting that on. And I'm thrilled to be on support for that night. September is stacked. Is the Operator P remix of The Function by Takelmo. This one came out earlier this year on Lately Bass. Shouts to Takelmo. I'm gonna leave you all with this little jungle workout for this evening. Thank you again for tuning in and spending your Friday night with me. It's been a pleasure. Let's keep in touch on Discord. And I will catch you soon on the other side.